this is a quick video on how to unpack your AEC corset. So when you order your corset, perhaps online, it's going to come in a brown, wrapped in brown paper. So you unwrap it carefully, and then you bring this out of the brown paper. So once you bring it out, you just your corset is right inside the bag, the dust bag. Just open the dust bag carefully. Your AEC corset also comes with your seasoning schedule, which is this one. So what I would normally advise is that you find somewhere visible to stick your seasoning schedule, so that you can take off the days as you go on. Seasoning is important because it gives it's a 3-week period for your corset to gradually take the shape of your body. So it gives the corset, it gives it time to break in gradually. So I always advise that you follow the seasoning schedule, at least for the first 3 weeks. Putting on your waist trainer, your AEC waist trainer, so that one, your body gets used to it. 2, the waist trainer takes the shape of your body gradually. So that improves the lifespan of your corset. So once you bring out your corset from the dust bag, you have to also bring it out of the nylon bag where it's kept. So your corset will look like this. It's properly secured at the back. So we need to loosen it up a little. You remove the rubber band. So remove the rubber band. You release your corset at the back. This is the process of releasing it. Just release the lacing carefully. You do the same thing from top to bottom. Release gradually. So by the time you release, it looks something like this. So what do we need to do next? Wrap your corset around you. This part of the corset, the one that has the loop, goes down. So that means that when I'm going to wrap it around me, you can see the part with the loop. That will be at the bottom. So just take it around you. Ensure that the flaps are lying flat at the back. This I think it's called chastity panel. This is lying flat at your back. Just wrap it around you like that. Adjust the panel at the back to ensure that it's flat. So, and then you do your hook. Yeah, this is not my size. This is big. It's just for just to show you how to play on demonstration purpose. So once you have it, we have this loop at the back of your corset. It's somewhere around the middle. So you pull the loops. Pull. Pull. So if you want to tighten the lower part of your corset, you pull the rope, the ribbons at the bottom, pull it up. So adjust yourself into it, and then to tighten the upper part, you pull the upper ribbons down and pull it down again. Keep pulling down. So I'll tighten the lower part again, pull it up. I already have I have a waist trainer on. Yeah, so try not to tighten too much. So make sure that you are adjusting the flap. You should have adjusted it. Adjusting it, making it lie flat as you tighten. I was in so much of a hurry to tighten, I didn't adjust it. So when you adjust it, you get the idea. And then pull the bottom again, until you have the perfect fit at the back. Now, let me see. Excuse me, I know I need to get a mirror. But if you could get a mirror to check the back. I can't see the back now. Yep, I got a mirror. So let's assume that my phone is the mirror. I'm going to use, you have a bigger mirror, a standing mirror in front of you, then use a smaller one to check if the back is parallel, like that. The phone is too tiny, I can't see it, but I think I can still adjust the back a little. So just to go I think I can adjust the top. But the general idea is that you continue to adjust until your corset is parallel at the back. This is, I feel like a sandwich because I have a corset on me, a waist trainer under, a latex waist trainer under my dress. Okay, so yeah, basically you get the idea. So once you have tightened your corset well enough, now pass it through, pass the ribbons to each other like that, and pull, and then you try to tie without allowing it to become loose. Into the other side too. Tie into and then if you want it to, not sure at all, I normally just do this, and I wrap it inside, tuck it in, or you can do this. You can tuck it into corset at the bottom. I hope we can see what I'm doing. So I just tuck it in and pass it around until the loop is no longer showing. So see how it looks neatly tucked in. And then at the front. So that's how you lace your corset. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to talk about the seasoning schedule. So the seasoning schedule starts from day 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 and so here it means you do 2-inch reduction. That means that before I put on my corset, I take my measurement around my waist. Let's assume my corset is off, it's not on right now. You take your measurement. So let's assume that what I got was maybe 34 inches. So now that my corset is on, I'm going to measure it again. And my measurement should be 32. So now I have 32 after putting on my waist trainer. So that means that I've done a 2-inch reduction. That's what 2-inch reduction means. So you do 2-inch reduction on week 1. Day 1 you wait for only 2 hours. Day 2 also 2 hours. So day 2 to day 3 you wait for 2 hours. Then from day 4 you wait 2.5. You increase gradually. 2.5 hours. You increase like 30 minutes every day after day 4. Day 5 you wear for 3 hours, day 6 3.5 hours, day 7 4 hours. Then when you get to the second week, you're still doing 2-inch reduction, but for day 8 you're wearing it for 4 hours. So day 8 to day 10 you're wearing for 4 hours. Then from day 11 to day 14 you are increasing again by 30 minutes. So you wear day 11 4.5 hours, day 12 5 hours, day 13 5.5 hours, day 14 6 hours. And then when you get to the third week, which is the last week of seasoning, you can increase your reduction. You can do more than 2-inch. So but you wear for day 15 you wear for 6 hours. So from day 15 to day 17 you wear for 6 hours. Then from day 18 you increase the number of you increase the time by 30 minutes. So that's 6.5 7 7.5 8. After 3 weeks you can wear it for 24 hours if you want, but you can see that from the third week you can increase your reduction. You can do more than 2-inch, but for the first and second week do 2-inch reduction. Just follow the seasoning schedule. There's a reason that it was built this way, for your own good and that of your corset. So basically that's what 3 weeks of seasoning looks like. So this is going to be in your bag. So when you finish day 1, just tick it at the bottom. That's why the space is there. Just tick it. So this one helps you keep accountable. It's for accountability. So you know that, oh, okay, I've done day 1 today, I've done day 2, I've done day 3, and continue like that. So usually I would advise that you should just put it somewhere that you can easily see it, so that you can tick it off as you go on. So there are some basic rules you have to follow when you're putting on your corset. Make sure that it is parallel at the back. That's why you have this picture here. You can see it's parallel. This is not parallel. So I showed you how to get your corset to be parallel. Have a mirror standing in front of you, and then get a smaller mirror, and just look through and check until you get the perfect parallel line. If it's too tight at the top, you release it. If it's too tight at the bottom, you release it, and stuff like that. But follow your midsection. So basically that's what it means to unpack your corset. Thank you for watching. If you're new to waist training and you have issues, you have questions, I'm always available to answer questions. I want to help you achieve your dream body, your ideal, your goal body. I'm here to help you achieve that. So if you have problems, you have questions, there are things you don't understand, just hit me up. I'm always there. And then you can follow us on our social media handles at K-Body Shapers, to find out more about waist training. Yeah, bye.